Hey guys, AK-47 Master here, back with another episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, and believe it or not, we're going to be investigating Polly the Parrot on this episode. So, the judge, starting off with the judge saying, "No! The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird." "Ahem, very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us." Okay. So first testimony, who is your owner? And as you guessed it, nothing. Hello, squawk, and that. And again, nothing. This is actually pretty amusing. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Oh, no, well, no kidding. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Right, but of what? What are you going to do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Okay, who's your owner? And that's actually it. Well, and that too. Alright. So let's press hello squawk. Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talk to her. Right, what do I say? What's the safe number? Have we forgotten something? What's your name? What's the safe number, let's say? Maybe I'll get her to say this number of the safe. Huh? The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what's the number of the safe in the shack? 1228, 1228. Oh? My, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. It does, Your Honor. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could possibly link this number to the caretaker's true identity? Oh, well, if you think about it, 1228, if you think of it as a date, that would be December 28th, precisely 2001, when the DL6 case took place. So let's show the DL6 case file. The DL6 case file? What is this obsession you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in this file is something related to that number? The case summary. It's on the case summary page. The case summary? Specifically, the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident? December 28th? Wait, why that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Oh! He used the date of the DL6 as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see. It certainly is an interesting coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Bah, that is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I'm number 1. Snap. That has nothing to do with the date. Nothing. Indeed. Although it is a little weak for evidence in a murder trial, we would need some other corroborating evidence. Where am I going to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we can just get one more piece of evidence. Right. But what? Very well, witness. You may continue. Well, before we keep going on, I'll just like to show you guys this case file, because I'm not sure if I actually showed it all to you. So let me just read through it. Alright, case summary. December 28, 2001. Elevator. District Court. Air in the elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on the site. Page 3. Victim data. Gregory Edgeworth, age 25. Defense attorney. Trapped in the elevator returning from a lost trial with son Miles, age 9. One bullet found in heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Alright, suspect data. This is what we want to look at. Yanni Yogi, age 37, court bailiff, trapped with the Edgeworths. Memory loss due to oxygen deprivation. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. You see the connection? You see the connection, right? Her name is Polly. And his fiancée, the woman he's going to marry, is also named Polly. So he named his bird after his fiancée. So this is the last piece of evidence we need to connect Yanni Yogi to the old man. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, squawk. Mr. Wright, and then we've established that this parrot is named Polly. Does this have anything to do with their owner's identity? Of course. Just as I told you guys. Yes, it does. Oh, I'd be interested in finding out. Ha, fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking the bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who the caretaker is. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor, the proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... the case file once again. The DO6 case file? Bah, that's quite a large file you have there. Which page is this proof on, then? Show me, show us, or stop wasting our time.
Very well, Mr. Wright, please show us the page. Where in this file is the information connected to this parrot's name?
In the suspect data, as I just showed you. It's on the suspect data page.
Oh.
This page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide, see?
Indeed, it does say that, yes.
What was his fiancée's name, huh?
Polly Jenkins. Polly.
Exactly, Your Honor. He remembered the name of his fiancée who committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her.
I see. I guess that is possible.
Bah! A mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does that make you my granddaughter's fiancé?
She's only 7 years old.
She's only 7 years old! Why do they put him on when he says that?
That's right. That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here.
This is a mere coincidence, that's all.
True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seem more like a pattern to me.
Oh, what are you saying? What are you saying?
Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. Immediately! Witness, tell us your name.
Wait. This witness, he doesn't remember. No. It's okay. What? Whoa. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I'm done. Nick, he looks totally different. Yeah, this is the real Yogi, I think. Finally. Not that stoner old man. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years.
Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court.
My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago I served as a bailiff in this very court.
Order! Order! Yanni Yogi. So what was it you who killed Robert Hammond? And tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death?
Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond, he said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, a package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out in careful detail. It was a plan for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. I thought it was my chance after 15 years. This was it. Finally a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets.
Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean?
I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. I am the guilty party.
Von Karma, where is Mr. Yogi?
Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession.
Then, the defendant Miles Edgeworth is...
innocent. In this case, at least. Whoops. My bad. Wow, way to screw up an ending, AK. Way to screw it up, man. Jeez.
Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? There are a few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you are clear of suspicion for this particular case. So I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections?
I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything?
Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty.
Yay! Woo! Not guilty! Screw you, Von Karma.
That is all. The court is adjourned. Objection!
Yep, you knew it was coming.
Did someone just say, objection?
It wasn't Von Karma. Wait, but that means... No. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I object to your judgment.
What do you mean?
I am not innocent at all. As we have heard, Yanyogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Nick, this isn't good. Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Uh-oh, what do I do? Raise an objection. Screw it. The judgment has already been passed. I object to Mr. Edgeworth's outburst.
Didn't something like this happen yesterday, too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed.
That would be Larry.
We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth.
He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out.
Oh, this is it. Now I have time to solve a different case altogether. For 15 years. I have had a recurring dream. A nightmare. It's only a nightmare. That's what I told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanyogi wasn't the killer.
You mean in the incident where your father died?
From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me.
Order! Order! This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. I'm not really sure how I should deal with this.
Bah! It's only obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime of 15 years ago.
I think I would like to take a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. The court is adjourned.
Okay, so we're going to be solving this on the next episode of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. We're really getting down to the brim here. See you guys next time.